The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Yellow Jackets offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
On second down, he'll fire. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got it down the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
They're working that left side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Back to the air one more time. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
He wants to throw here on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. To the ground. He's got it again. Fights off a defender. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's Walters. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Walters. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
At the 35, he's open. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed on the outside, it's Walters. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Walters. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Walters. Touchdown, Hurricane! What a grab and go for the score. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 5 teams duking it out right now, man, and check this out. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up 14 over Notre Dame. We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
This one's complete. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Handoff to the single back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the...
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Cade.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the 2nd half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Walters. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Keeps the play going. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quickly to the tight end. Steamrolls his way ahead. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Snatches it on the right. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the
and makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can call for. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the punter, and he did a good job avoiding disaster. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punting.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. The Canes line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Donald. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Makes his connection. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Coming after it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Fires to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the 1st down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field, give yourself a shot to win.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab on the left side. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be... conversion for this offense.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. And that is no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David? They know if they go score, they put themselves in a position to win.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the 4th quarter. If they can put a drive together here, up by a touchdown, I like my chances.
Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's going to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Reels it in down the left side. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent.